Hey everybody, welcome to Forever Bliss Tarot with Sky. So we are doing career messages and we are going to work on Gemini now. So let's see what comes out for Gemini. I already pre-shuffled everything, but I do like to do it while we're on camera so you guys know it's done with that terrible little shuffle. But we are going to jump right in and just see what's going on with the bag and just general career and just messages from Spirit in regards to it for Gemini. All right. Spirit, give me messages for Gemini. What is going on with the Gemini collective as far as finance and career? Just anything you want the Gemini collective to know, be aware of. Is that two? Nope, one. So let's do one more. One more for the Gemini collective, Spirit. There it is. All right, so let's see what you got, Gemini. So you have ups and downs, you have courage, and you also have limitations. So ups and downs is your work has potential for both advancement and stagnation. See if there's hope, but allow yourself to move on if needed. So some of you may be in a situation where you've been in a career for a while, there is opportunity to grow, but it may be something that you have overall just grown tired of in regard to just maybe even the industry. And you might be feeling like you need something new. So let's see what comes out with that. I don't want to talk too much about it, but Spirit, clarify ups and downs for Gemini. Why is ups and downs here for the Gemini collective, Spirit? Clarify ups and downs for Gemini. All right, there we go. So you have Four of Cups, you have Temperance in reverse, and you also have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So I'll move these over. So starting with the Four of Cups in reverse, you water energy, Scorpio could be, you could have those, placements. Or, it could be someone within the situation that has those placements. But you pulled the Four of Cups first. So the Four of Cups talks about, just feeling kind of detached and uninspired. And I think that supports, the ups and downs. So, like I said, some of you could be in a situation where you've been doing something for a long time and you're kind of bored with it. You're just kind of withdrawn from it. Like, yes, it's where you've been for a long time. You might have even advanced, majorly within the industry, within the career, but it's getting to that point where you're just kind of feeling disconnected from it and blah. Like you're just kind of tired of the same old routine. You might be in need of some kind of change, like in a drastic change and just something that brings inspiration to you. You also have the Temperance here in reverse, fire energy, Sagittarius, I believe to be exact, but you could be just feeling really imbalanced with it. The, Temperance is all about, patience and kind of feeling harmony and things like that. But with it coming in reverse, it's like you're pushing yourself to feel a certain way or to, have a certain passion about a situation, but it's just not there anymore. And, it's getting to the point where you can't ignore that. It could also be, you're in a situation and you might be meeting some resistance with, people compromising, some of leadership compromising on things. And it's just getting to the point where you're like, I've done this forever. I'm ready for something new. I'm not in alignment with whatever the vision is, the culture of the organization. And you just kind of, you're feeling uninspired and you don't even know whether you want to remain here or just branch off into something totally new and refreshing. You also have the Page of Pentacles here, which is in reverse. That's earth energy, Taurus. You're feeling uncommitted from it. You are. You're just feeling uncommitted. I don't want to say like no ambition, but you're just, it's feeling like, the same routine, the same day to day. You're uninspired. You don't really want to give it your all in that capacity. It's just kind of ran its course, and I think that is what that segment is speaking of. Now, the next card is Courage, which is ask what you are afraid of so you can overcome what's holding you back. There are leadership opportunities for the taking. So let's clarify that, because, you know, if just intuitively with the prior spread that came out, you know, this could be, like I said, it's a industry you've been in for a while. Maybe most of your experience is here, and you're kind of apprehensive about just starting brand new in another venture or even another field or industry. You know, it's like starting from ground zero, and that's absolutely something that's scary. So let's clarify the cards. Let's see what comes out. Spirit, clarify Courage for Gemini. Why is Courage here for a Gemini? All right, so let's see. You've got the Eight of Swords, you've got the Queen of Wands, and you also have the Three of Swords. So with the Eight of Swords here, I mean, you can see that. Swords, air energy, I want to say the 8 is Gemini, actually. So you're feeling restricted. You're kind of very pessimistic about the situation. Feeling kind of isolated, withdrawn, maybe even feeling trapped within it. And it could be even your own, you know, self-imposed kind of blockage, because it's like, I'm not happy here. I want to move forward, but is that the right choice to make? Like, all of my experiences here, I've spent so much time, you know, cultivating this opportunity, this energy, you know, this industry, moving up, advancing, but it's not giving you that je ne sais quoi anymore, and you're just really conflicted as to whether you should make that move. You also have the Three of Swords here. I want to touch on that first. The Three of Swords is, you know, kind of sorrow, uninspired, you know, could be, you know, separation or, you know, loss, so to speak. And what I feel like it's speaking of is just a loss of desire to remain where you are. You're in a space where, like, you are having that itch for a growth spurt. You need something to make you feel refreshed, renewed. You feel stagnant, you feel stuck, you feel like, is this going to be my forever? And it's kind of putting you in a depressive kind of space. And I don't want to, you know, not the most severe aspects of depression, but it's like, blah, this is mundane. I don't want to do this. I'm uninspired. What should I do? But is it the right move to start all over? Because it's also your security. You do have the Queen of Wands here, upright, which is fire, Leo energy, which, I mean, you're confident, you know, outside of those feelings, you're confident, you're self-assured, you know, you're a master manifester, you know, you are very headstrong, you are very assertive, and, you know, you being the way you are is what got you to where you are, where you currently are. And I think, you know, you will have that same energy if you decide to move into a new opportunity, but there's just that reluctance because the unknown is absolutely scary, and you're just kind of like battling those feelings, all the while feeling uninspired and a little trapped, because you want to make sure you have the, you know, you want to make sure you have the right thing in mind, because, you know, this is your future. This is everything you built. This is what you're using to build towards your legacy. And you're like, if I leave it, will it work out? I don't know. And so you're just kind of a little conflicted in that feeling. Now, you also have limitations. Obstacles are not what they seem. You can get around them with some careful thought or simply choosing something better for you. And I want to clarify that, because I think that's strongly supporting the rest of the message. But let's see. Spirit, clarify limitations for Gemini. Why is limitations here for the Gemini collective? So we flew out on the floor. All right, we got that. And we've got that. Okay. So, you've got the Sun, which popped out. It kind of was popped out sideways, but I'm going to take that upright. You also have the Knight of Swords, and then you have the Five of Pentacles, which also popped out sideways, so I'm going to take that upright. But, you know, starting with the Five of Pentacles, because that's where I feel I need to focus on that first for this. You know, with the limitation card coming out, you know, speaking of obstacles not being what they seem, and then you pull the Five of Pentacles here, you see the people there, they're walking past the window, there's all those pentacles behind them, but they don't really seem to see it, they're just cold and just, you know, blah. The Five of Pentacles, Earth energy, Taurus, speaks of just instability. You're just, you know, feeling depleted. You're not feeling inspired. You're not feeling, you know, even though things may be stable, they are going well, you're not feeling any bit of the joy from that, because you're tired, you're uninspired, you're ready to move on. You also have the Sun here, which did come out sideways, like I said, but I'm going to take it upright. You know, the Sun is fire energy, Leo. It speaks about just rebirth, radiance, like your vitality, you know, you feeling fulfilled, feeling that joy. You also have the Knight of Swords here, which is upright, air, and that's Gemini energy again. And that's all about just being determined and focused and action. You know, Knights represent action throughout all of the minor arcana. So, you know, in order for you to break out of these limiting beliefs, you know, you're going to have to take action. You're going to have to just, you know, be decisive and just kind of, you know, the Knight of Swords, he's rebellious. You know, he is just like full steam ahead, all gas, no brakes, full steam ahead. And in order for you to get out of this very stagnant energy or stagnant employment situation, career, you're going to need action. Like, you know, you feel kind of stuck and imprisoned in it with the Eight of Swords here, and you also have the Five of Pentacles, and you're just not really seeing the light at the end of the tunnel with it, because it's ran its course. And in order for you to just find that vitality and find that renewal for you to be happy again, you're going to have to take action, which, you know, you're apprehensive about it right now, but when you do take that action, it's going to open new doors. It's going to bring on new energy, new fulfillment, new excitement, and just regeneration. So that is what I have for you guys for career. Let's see what advice that Spirit has. Spirit, give me advice for Gemini in regards to this spread. What do you want Gemini to know in regard to this spread and their current fit? There we go. All right. One fell on the floor. Give me a second, guys. All right. So you have the Hanged Man, the Six of Pentacles, and then the Knight of Cups. So starting with the Hanged Man, you know, that's Pisces energy, water energy. Some of you can have, you know, Pisces heavily in your chart. Also, check your North Node, because North Nodes are important, especially when it comes to advice from Spirit, because, you know, that's our higher self. That's what we're supposed to be achieving. So with the Hanged Man coming out, you know, it's about surrender. It's about letting go and maybe shifting your perspective. Like, you know, there needs to be a change, and, you know, you going within, and you're probably, you know, a little bit isolated right now, but you're reflecting, and you have this like deep insight or this deep yearning for something different. You also have the Six of Pentacles here. The Six of Pentacles is Earth energy, Taurus. That's all about, you know, feeling supported and, you know, giving and receiving. It's abundant. It's, you know, prosperity. And you have the Knight of Cups here. Upright, water, Pisces energy again, which is just fulfillment. It is, you know, moving towards something that is going to give you that emotional fulfillment. It's going to realign you, you know, put you back in that energy where you're feeling emotionally balanced, emotionally attuned, emotionally nurtured. And, you know, Spirit's advice is, you know, you're going to have to make the first move. You have been in this energy. You already know you've got that inner voice just screaming that you need something different. And, you know, it's time to shift your perspective, let go of that. You know, you've been mulling over the idea and the possibilities for quite some time now. And when you move towards whatever this opportunity is or whatever this change is, it's going to bring you that balance and that that sense of support that you need, so to speak. It's going to give you that opportunity to still be able to, share, give and receive. But, it's that yin and yang energy. It's like giving, receiving, you're pouring into something new, it's pouring back into you, and it's giving you that emotional fulfillment that you're looking for that seems to be lacking in whatever environment you're in. So that is what I have for you guys. I want to pull an angel number for you because I am being called to do that. Let's see. What angel number do you have for Gemini spirit? Spirit, give me an angel number for Gemini. What angel number do you think the Gemini collective needs to know right now? All right, there we go. So let's see. You have 2222, which is feminine forces. So you can do everything by yourself, but life is to be shared. Partner up with the right spirit and you'll become a force. Honor commitments and people around. Don't judge, listen. So, maybe there are, people in your energy that you trust, or, people that you could talk to about this that, could give you some reassurance in regard to it. It could even be partnering up with someone in the new venture. It could be someone that that may be in an industry that, you're kind of interested in, or at another place of employment that you've kind of considered being interested in. And it might be time to reach out to them and just tell them how you're feeling, tell them what you're looking for. They may be able to offer some insight in regard to that. So that is what I have for that. I want to do an affirmation card for you guys too, because I did just get this new deck and I just adore it. So Spirit, give me an affirmation for Gemini. What affirmation do you think Gemini needs to be focusing on right now? All right. So you have the divine fruit. As I work to improve and free myself, I strengthen my foundations. My intellect is light, my heart is warmth, and my soul is strength. I am nurtured by the divine sun. The fruit I bear reflects my inner light. So I think that supports you freeing yourself from this stagnant way you feel, you feeling trapped and things like that. You're not trapped. It's actually a mental limitation because, you fear, fearing the unknown is natural. But I think with that affirmation, focus on knowing that no matter what change happens, no matter what move you make, you are going to be fruitful in it. You are divinely, internally, you are meant to be fruitful with whatever you touch. So make that move, weigh your pros and cons. And if that is something that you've really been agonizing over lately, I think Spirit is saying making that move is definitely going to bring you fulfillment. So that is what I have for you, Gemini. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. So like the video if it does resonate, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel also so you're notified when new readings drop. And leave a comment. If you have anything to say about it, any feedback about it, I would love to hear it. So thank you guys so much.